Well, hello everybody, and welcome to Jeff's Baking Blog. Today I'm going to make some pistachio and almond biscuits or cookies. I bought some of these from Marks and Spencer, and they were very good. Nice thick cookie, and with some chopped almonds and chopped pistachios inside. But I thought the cookie was just a little bit hard. So I decided I'd try to make my own, and so this is going to be my attempt, basically. So it's an all butter cookie. At Marks and Spencer's do lots of all butter cookies. So that's what I'm going to try to do. A nice tender texture to the biscuit, but with the lovely crunch and flavour of the almonds and the pistachios as well. So I start things off by preheating my oven to 180 degrees Celsius, 160 Celsius with a fan, 350 Fahrenheit, and I have greased a very shallow tin here, which is actually something like a bun tin or a whoopie pie tin, and I'm going to do some of my cookies in that, but you can also just form the dough into balls, flatten them out a little bit and bake them like that, and they will bake up just as well, basically. So I'll go on to the ingredients, and for this I have 300 grams, which is 2 cups based on scooping packed flour into a 250 milliliter cup of plain flour. I have 225 grams, 1 cup of softened or unsalted butter. I have 100 grams, half a cup of caster sugar. I have 15 millilitres, 1 tablespoon of golden syrup, 30 millilitres, 2 tablespoons of just boiled water, 5 millilitres, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 2 grams, half a teaspoon of baking powder, 2 grams, half a teaspoon of baking soda. Then here I have 100 grams, which is about 3/4 of a cup, of pecans which I have chopped into chunky pieces, and I have 70 grams, which is about half a cup of chopped roasted almonds, and I actually bought these already chopped, so they're a fairly uniform size. So that's all the ingredients, and the first thing we need to do is to make the batter. And as we start to make the batter, I'm going to put my dry ingredients, the baking powder, the baking soda, into my flour and give them a mix around. And then I'm going to add in my nuts as well. And with those mixed around, I'll set those aside for a moment, and I'll take a larger bowl and I'll put my sugar in and my softened butter, and I'm going to cream those together. And with those creamed together, I'm going to add in my vanilla extract and my golden syrup, which should slide out of this container reasonably well because I greased it. And then I'm going to add in my water, but I'm going to pour the hot water into that little container and just give that a mix so that I can get that extra syrup in. Put the rest of the water in, and I'm going to mix those together. And then I'm going to add in my dry ingredients, and you can fold these in or you can mix them on a low speed, and I'll start by mixing on a low speed just to get everything incorporated. And that's reasonably well mixed, but I'm going to use my spatula to mix it a little bit more. So I'm just going to turn that over and scrape around to make sure that everything gets combined. And with that reasonably well mixed together, I can shape that into my cookies. And I'm going to start off by putting some into my greased pan. And if I put about 30 grams in, and I can just press that down like that, or I can take 30 grams like that and roll that into a ball and put that onto a baking tray like that, and then flatten that down. And I do the same with the remaining dough. So there I have 20, and I have enough batter to make another 7, maybe 8, but I think another 7. So I put these ones into the oven, and I'm going to bake them for about 21 minutes until they're baked all the way through. It may be 22 minutes, maybe 20 minutes, but about 21 minutes. And then I take them out of the oven and leave them to rest for 5 minutes before I carefully transfer them to a wire rack. I will bake off the remaining batter, and then when all the biscuits are cooled down, I'll come back and show you the results. I baked the pistachio and almond biscuits or cookies for 21 minutes. Then I took them out of the oven and baked the second small batch, and left them in the on the baking tray or in my pan for about 5 minutes. Then I transferred them to a wire rack. So this is what they look like now. And they've baked up quite nicely, I have to say. Just for comparison, I'll show you a Marks and Spencer's one. So that's a Marks and Spencer's one. And here's one of mine. So they look pretty similar, I have to say. So I'm going to have a taste of one of mine. Very, very good indeed. And I've achieved exactly what I wanted. The texture of the biscuit itself is much more tender in this version than in the Marks and Spencer's one. That seems to be a denser texture. This is slightly lighter and almost melts in the mouth. So that's very, very good. And it will go very well with a nice cup of tea. So this is a very easy recipe, very tasty recipe, and it has that lovely flavour of the pistachios and the almonds and the crunch, the texture of those pistachios and almonds as well. And perhaps I'll hasten to add, making these is probably cheaper than buying the Marks and Spencer's ones. They come 8 in a packet. And here I've got 27, could have made 30 quite easily. If I cut the amounts down to 28 grams, which is exactly 1 ounce, I'd have easily got 30 out of this. So that's going to be it for this recipe. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give me the thumbs up below and click to subscribe to my YouTube channel. In the top right hand corner of the screen there'll be an eye that you can click on, and that will take you to a link for the recipe, and I'll put a link below the video as well, and I'll be back with another recipe in the very near future. So until then, happy baking.